first poem is a different interpretation of stargazing. Rise and fall. With cartoon-style eyes, pupils pinging with stars, we gaze at folk on screen, stage, and sports field. With cartoon-style hearts visibly beating in our chests, we pine for folk on CD, DVD, and vinyl. With cartoon-style arms elongated for an embrace, we hug our dreams close to our chest, heart, breast. With cloud-sized tears rolling down our cheeks, we cry as folk burn out, fall from fame, fortune, glory, the sky. This one's a bit more traditional, but a little bit upside down as well. Australian skies. A fleeting view of kangaroos on the dusk horizon carries my mind away from massive steaks and salads, cowboy bread and beer, wine and women singing. My eyes peer ever deeper into clear, darkening skies, towards Orion, the hunter's belt and sword, and Canis Major, his hunting dog, hanging in the northeastern sky. The moon joins planets, brightly showing yellow, blue, and red. White stars are untouchable, so little space between, and moving backwards, as it seems to me, a northerner. Far from my own hemisphere, mind escaping current revelries, I feel the pull of timelessness, of Aboriginal ancestors, spirituality, a universal magnitude, and infinite constellations here beneath these southern skies.
Nice, down under. Vicky. And now I'd like to invite Kemal Horton to come back and read a poem to us.
Stars, this is far-off light. You, ghosts of ancient gods who twinkle in the night, whose stories wrap with secrets we can barely glimpse through the white noise of your barren voice. You who pose eternal questions. Is there anybody there? Is there anybody? I, pulsing to the telescope, debulks your measurements. Numbers fall to scraps of parchment. Deep Space Voyager photographs unravels your DNA through 13 billion years, and still there is so little. You speck of light, too distant to be quelled by our paltry exorcisms.
Thank you very much. Come on. Right. This is a poem called Felling. In the churchyard, they are cutting the big yew down. It was home to so many birds. In winter, berries fed the goldcrest and the finch. This church is ill attended and ill cared for. Its door is always shut. Better they felled the church and kept the tree. It would have survived for centuries yet. You could see the stars through it. I'm just going to read another couple Ireland, and the first one is called Face, because not every star is in the sky. Face. There, on the left side of your mouth, sits a tiny hollow shaped like a star that puckers in and out when you're trying not to laugh. Your thick flop of yellow hair always falls across your face, no matter how often you flick or push it back. Your green eyes are like an oily sea that has its surface shivered by a shoal of small fish rising up. Sparkle, tremble, dance. I remember your face as clearly as if you'd only left the room 1 minute earlier and might still be coming back. And then this is a poem for Finbar, my husband, and he actually could name so many stars in the sky, and I was too idle to take it all in. For Finbar. The stars here are like apples crowding the tree. You could have picked them one by one, kept them in the pocket closest to your heart. But it is I who watch the stars, I who cannot name them as you did. The pockets of my heart are filled with holes, not stars, the bright apples always out of reach. Call Issy back, please, if she's around. She is. Very good. Oh yes, sure.
So James and I are back. James has his piano hat on. So I'm afraid we're not going to have the bonus piano strings today, partly because of the size of our piano we have here. But I hope you enjoyed the piece just the same. I'll let you read all about the genesis of this piece, but just so that you know, it is based on a planetary orbital system, a system in the constellation Aquarius. So there is stuff behind the music, which I hope you appreciate.
very beautiful. Right, I think it's time to call Celia Gentles back to read one poem. And I'm going to remind poets, please keep things short.
And the gentleman next to me just said that these words go with the last piece of music, so that's really nice. It's very short and it's called Cosmic Dance. Eternally spinning in infinite space, each star has an orbit, its own unique shape. This champagne flute bubbles with thousands of stars, their bright cosmic dances performed in the dark. Look up to the sky, gaze deep in the glass, watch galaxies spiral, centuries pass.
It's very interesting because the concept of time out in space is very different from ours. Okay. Now, Anna Saunders has very graciously declined to read in this set because time's pushing on. But I'd like to welcome Colin back, please. Give him a welcome.
Okay, we're going to enter into the realms of the fantastical now, and I hope you're going to come with me. Now, the first poem is about Venus, and what we have to understand, if that's the right word, is that it spins upon its axis only once in the time that it takes to circle around the sun. So this is an interpretation of what it might be like on Venus. I haven't a clue whether I've got this right. I hope somebody might correct me afterwards. But anyway, it's called Venus, A Day in the Life. Our planet spins upon itself once only in the time it circles around our sun. We see 4 seasons in a single day. As new morn streaks the western sky, we rouse from hibernation, slough off the dead skin of our long night winter. First wave we line up, shivering to greet the sun. The ice cutters present their haul, we salute them with our kites. At half morn, the sun is high enough to start the thaw. We bounce the daily on our knees, promising the planet. Noonday is high summer. We droop, crave shade, slake our thirst with juice of skybush berries, grateful for the ice. By 4 eve, it is autumn. We pick love apples, harvest the earth eggs, shiver. Even the poorest eat their fill. Come day's end, we party. Soon the first gales of long night will hurl snow flurries from pole to pole. We slow our breathing, set out the sleeping chambers, pay the boiler men, bequeath the dying day to the ice shroud that will grip until tomorrow's spring. Only ice cutters will venture out before new morn. That's Venus. This is sort of about the moon. It's called the Path of Memory. I'm on a golden barge, captained by a dog with diamond eyes that promised me a journey of a different kind. We ride the yellow carpet laid down by a fatted moon. The sea lies thick as mercury and music plays from somewhere else. A fox appears, red as a beached hulk. And women, none of them thin. We nibble starcakes, sip drinks black as panther hide, pause at light-pulled jetties, exchange packages with businessmen in suits. The captain makes it clear the fox and I must leave. His name is Joe, he says, he knows the way. The women fade to fragrance, apple, orange, pear. We step ashore, watch the captain age as he speeds the barge alone towards the moon. It flickers, goes out. I open another path of memory, marvel at Joe's confidence and grace as it leads me into darkness. Okay, and this is a silly one to finish off with. It's called The Day the Sun Rose Late. Sunrise, 4:37 says my Collins leaked to view. 5 o'clock I turn on the radio. Wars, floods, drought, traffic jams and paedophiles. No mention of the sun. At 8, there's a glimmer in the east. An hour later, this wan sun drags itself above the trees. It judders, flickers, pallid as an egg, hardly to be distinguished from the sky. Throughout the day, it gives no heat, rather sucks itself from the land, hardly managed to lift itself above its winter height, before crashing down again at 5. But then a kindly early moon appears that rubs its hands and blows its nose and gets us all to jump around and stamp our feet. It even radiates a little warmth. Next day, the sun is up at 3 to make amends, it seems, but so hot and harsh all day we long for cloud, and set so late we hanker for the moon.
You never know if things like that might be rather predictive of the future.